Good morning. Take a few moments to read over our bell ringer and place your answers in the chat. This is how I will determine your attendance for today. Our bell ringer asks, what are some precautions you should take during severe weather? Pause the video here to place your answers in the chat. As we look at our agenda today, we're going to briefly go through our procedures and announcements, and then we'll complete our mini lesson with looking at severe weather before giving you all the rest of your time to work in Canvas. Looking at our announcements this week on Monday through Friday, I will be absent due to tag testing, so please continue to check Teams for recordings and/or assignments for this week. On Tuesday, February the 11th, we'll have Math Night at Chick-fil-A. This will occur from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Wynwood Parkway in Alpharetta and Camp Creek Parkway in East Point. On Wednesday, all 6-period classes will be asynchronous. On next Monday, February 17th, we'll have no school due to the holiday. And Tuesday, February 18th, we'll have no classes due to the teacher workday. We're looking at our assignments and due dates for this week. You have your 04.07 predicting weather lab that is due by Friday. So this is going to be your focus for the week, as well as any past due assignments you may have. As we look at our weather and climate unit, our standard is S6, E4D, where we construct the explanation of the relationship between air pressure, weather fronts, and air masses and meteorological events such as tornadoes and thunderstorms. Our learning target is I can describe how different types of weather are formed. So today we're going to be looking at severe weather. A thunderstorm is a low pressure, heavy rainstorm that involves lightning as well as thunder. They form from the rising warm air and sinking cold air feed what is called a thunderhead, and we know that as a convection current. Thunderstorm clouds are called cumulonimbus clouds. Thunderstorms can occur year-round and at all hours, but they are most likely to happen in the spring and summer months and during the afternoon and evening hours. Thunderstorms develop as a result of rising warm air and creating low pressure cells. Warm, humid air masses colliding with dry, cool air creates thunderstorms. Unstable air masses with warm, moist air in the lower atmosphere and cold, dry air in the upper atmosphere causes thunderstorms. The basic ingredients used to make a thunderstorm are moisture, unstable air, and lift. You need moisture to form clouds and rains. You need unstable air that is relatively warm and can rise rapidly. And finally, you need lift to form a front. A tornado is a spinning column of low pressure air that moves in a narrow path over land. To be a tornado, the funnel-shaped cloud must touch the ground. Most last only a few minutes. Tornadoes are most likely to form in a supercell thunderstorm. A large thunderstorm occurs in a cumulonimbus cloud, and a change in wind direction and wind speed at high altitudes causes the air to swirl horizontally. Rising air from the ground pushes up on the swirling air and tips it over. Tornadoes can form when two weather fronts move into one another. Tornadoes in the United States are most likely to form during the spring and summer because the sun is warming and the ground and the weather is transitioning. The most common place for tornadoes to form is the south central United States, known as Tornado Alley. Here on this map, you can see where Tornado Alley is located, and we see states such as Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and Texas all fall within this alley. Tornadoes are measured using the Enhanced Fujita Scale, also known as the F scale, and depending on wind speeds, tornadoes are categorized from F0 to F5. F0 start at 65 miles to 85 miles per hour, whereas F5s can reach over 200 miles per hour. Here you can see the Fujita scale as well and the typical damage that occurs. So with an F2, we see roofs being torn off well-constructed homes, the foundation of frame homes being shifted, and mobile homes completely destroyed. Here you can see the damage of a tornado that has occurred in a town. And you can see a lot of destruction along its path. Our target has been to describe how different types of weather are formed. So today you can see your activities that you'll need to work on, focusing on your 04.07 Predicting Weather Lab, as well as any past due assignments you have not yet turned in, so that we can ensure that your grades are up to standard. And any questions that you have, feel free to post those in the chat or send me a message in Teams. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon.